week here we're going to head out to Tillamook at a harvest host at Blue Heron French Cheese. So we're on along Highway 101 along the coast. Hey guys, welcome back to the Little Piece of Heaven RV Adventures. This week here we're gonna head out to Tillamook at a harvest host at Blue Heron French Cheese. It's over there on along Highway 101 along the coast. Just a little short drive from there to the Tillamook Creamery. So we have two places that we could visit. So that's gonna be a first time of doing harvest host. So we're gonna see how this works out. And like most harvest hosts, there's no hookups. So you got basically dry camping, boondock, whatever you want to call it. So I got the truck all washed, the RV all washed up, and I'm going to take this down and get it filled up, and take the propane bottles in and get it filled up, because we're going to try out running the refrigerator on propane instead of the batteries, and see if that'll help out on the batteries lasting longer. We don't have solar panels up there yet. That's on the agenda coming this winter. So, but we've got 1200 amp hours of battery. So anyhow, we're going to see how this works. We're going to be staying there for 3 nights, and then next month we're going to be out harvest host one place and park out a couple casinos, and then end up in Winchester Bay, which are basically dry camping there, where we're staying anyhow. So this would be a test run to see how this will work out. And if you've been watching our videos, we kind of did a test run out at Diamond Lake, and we had issues with the batteries system, but I got that figured out. And it was configured wrong, so I got that all reconfigured. So it should work out a lot better this time around. Well, anyhow, just go get these propane tank filled and the truck filled up with fuel, and let's get this show on the road. And make sure you got it shut off up here too. Make sure it's all shut off. I'm gonna take this hose off from here. I would say it's probably half full, half empty, however you want to look at it. Alright, I got back from the store getting the tank filled, and I've got the truck filled up with fuel. I used a mud flap. That saved me about 40 cents a gallon. So anyway, get this put back in there. If you wanted to, you could put a little lock on that. All right, back in service. Right there is our power system with the 1200 amp hour battery banks. So that ought to take care of us while we're out harvest hosting, boondocking, etc. And for some reason, if it comes to it where the battery bank gets a little low on power, I've got my generators. I got two here to create 50 amps of power if need be. I really doubt I will need two of them. We'll be at the coast and cooler temperatures. So if anything, if it comes to it, we'll just have the one running. I don't think we'll really have any issues. I mean, if I wanted to, I could have the refrigerator running off the batteries, but we're going to try it with the propane, and then the rest of it would be off the batteries, and we'll see how that goes. And like I mentioned earlier, this winter we'll put some solar panels up on top here to help us get some power. As you can see, it's all good. Got the green dot. All I gotta do is throw that locking pin on there. Well, and we're off to our first harvest host at Blue Heron French Cheese along Highway 101, the Oregon coast, near Tillamook. Actually, it's in Tillamook. And right next door is the Tillamook Creamery. So, on our way. Here we are, all checked in at Blue Heron French Cheese. They say first come, first serve, so we just go out here and pick a spot. And lucky for us, there's a spot here where we get the view of the mountains. So that's good for us. So we'll got this all set up, and and you can't cook outside. Can't have a fire outside or anything. So I guess we'll just have our T-bone steaks inside, cook them on our inside stove. No biggie. So anyhow, we're gonna go ahead and have dinner, watch a movie, and go check out the Blue Heron French Cheese store, and then tomorrow we're gonna head to Tillamook Cheese Creamery. All right, we're here at the Tillamook Cheese Creamery waiting for them to open up. We thought we'd show up here early so we get a good spot, front row seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just, as you probably already know, we were doing our first harvest host this year over at Blue Heron French Cheese. We're going to be over there for like 3 nights. So far, it's pretty good. So
It's packed like an RV park.
yeah, there's a lot of people showed up
They
there.
have, what, 96?
Yeah, 96.
96 spaces that
So
you can, camp overnight or do it extended days.
Yeah,
You just call them up and say, hey, I need X amount of days.
yeah, I think
it's
they
up
say
to,
up to 5.
Up to 5.
Yeah, that's what they told me when I showed up. And, on Harvest Host, we requested 2 more nights, so we got 3 nights. When I showed up to check in, they gave us a little paper here I got to put on our dash, and they said that we could stay here for 5 nights. But
Yeah.
but unfortunately, we gotta only stay here for 3 nights, then we gotta head back to home
Yeah,
base.
because I got to work Monday.
Yep. So far so good. Tomorrow, or maybe later on this evening, we'll check out that Blue Heron and see what they all got in there. But we thought we would spend the day at Tillamook before the weekend crowd gets here.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting here waiting for them to open up, and then we'll head on side and see what they're all about. Now they have a self-guided tour, which that's what we'll do. That way we could look at things at our own pace, or you could take a guided tour. One thing I don't like about a guided tour, they do give you a lot of information, but at the same time, you're looking at stuff at the person that's doing the tour's pace, and it's usually don't give you a whole lot of time to look at stuff. It's like go, go, go.
Yeah.
So I think a guided tour is better. You look at stuff at our own pace. And they do have a cafe in there and stuff, so I don't know if it'll be anything or not. Maybe not. I know they can hand out free sample of cheese, and they have ice cream in there. So anyhow, we'll sit in here wait for them to open up, and we'll catch you guys in the inside.
See you soon.
Well, you go upstairs here for your self-guided tour. And as you can see, they got quite a bit of information here for you to read. And right over here is an elevator. If you need to use an elevator, you can use an elevator to go upstairs and back down. And if you feel this pipe, you can feel the warmth. Huh? Salt. This pipe is full of salt rushing towards the cheese curd to do what salt does best. Huh. Interesting. Now you can feel it racing through it. Cooking vats, cheddar, master, and the salter. Right now there. Packaging. our Tillamook cheese. Are those 1 pound blocks, right?
Yeah.
1 pound blocks of cheese.
I believe the red one is a sharp.
That's a sharp, yeah. Well, they're really going to town on that.
And look at the boxes that they're shipping out.
Pretty cool.
Slicer machine.
Yep. Check this out how they slice up a 40 pound block of cheese into 1 pounders. There he goes. Alrighty. Off it goes for packaging. Well, we're back to our campsite from Tillamook. I would highly recommend visiting the Tillamook Creamery. It's a good way to learn how they make and package cheese. Kids will love it. Anyhow, we're back at our campsite, and as you can hear, we got the generator running. Thought we'd charge up the batteries here a little bit so it could last us a couple more days out here while we're at this harvest toast. And as you see, the mountain range, that's the view we have from the campsite of our RV. Anyhow, we'll catch you tomorrow when we go and visit the Blue Heron. Here we are, we're at the Blue Heron French Cheese Harvest House location. Check out this old train. Pretty cool. I got a lot of old stuff out here. Long line up there. And say it lost its body. Pretty cool. And there's this little petting zoo. A bit of everything. Here you could charge your electric vehicles.
Set up real cute.
Oh, they got a candy shop, huh?
Candy shop, honey.
You know where we're going to have to go to.
Yeah.
Sitting there. Hey, good morning, guys. This is going to be our travel day here. We're going to be leaving our harvest toast here at Blue Heron French Cheese Company. And we're going to
Blue
be heading
Heron
back.
French Cheese Company.
Yeah, I'm going to be heading back to home base for a couple weeks. I got a lot of chores I got to do around the house. You can see Savannah left. You know, I got to chop up some more wood and get ready for the winter. Well, anyhow, we visited Tillamook. I would highly recommend people go there and visit that place.
Yeah, the Tillamook Creamery. It was really interesting how they made the cheese and stuff.
Yeah, and we saw the process where milk comes in and stuff, and all the way down the other end where they have, like, I think they said were 40-pound blocks of cheese.
Yeah, how they cut them and stuff.
Yeah, how they wrap it up. And then if you go to the other side, you see them where they take that 40-pound block of cheese and cut it up to, are they 1 pound blocks, right? 1 pound blocks, and package it, and I mean, you see quality control going on down there, pulling out stuff that didn't meet quality.
Yeah.
Some of them, the wrappers didn't wrap in there correctly, so they pull that out. So that was kind of interesting. And you get free sample of cheese, and of course, like any place, they have a gift shop. And they had a restaurant or cafe, or
where you can get lunch there or breakfast.
Yeah, we didn't visit that part of it. So yeah, we got there like 8:30 in the morning, 30 minutes before it was open.
I would recommend getting there early.
First thing, it's not crowded.
It's not crowded. You can take your time, and it's handicap
accessible.
So that's a plus. And then, on the ground floor there is an elevator, but you have to go around
the
stairs. And then it'll bring you upstairs to where all the windows are, so you can see into the factory.
Yeah, and they do have a self-guided tour, and that's what we did, so we could go at our own pace. Or you could take a guided tour. So there's an unguided and a guided tour.
And that, we don't know how much it costs.
Yeah,
if it costs any.
Yeah,
but you had to sign up for it.
Yeah, you have to reserve a spot, and they only do it at certain times. But I recommend doing the self-guided tour because it's,
you take your time.
Take your time. And you can sit there and read all the information, how it's done, process of making the cheese. So I would highly recommend that place. They do have an RV park where you can park your RV at. It's at the far south end on the other side of the road.
Yeah, if you're still towing your trailer or your Class A or whatever, there's RV parking. I mean, it's not like a campsite. It's just RV parking.
Be a little ways to walk to the creamery, but yeah. So then, we visit the Blue Heron here, and they've got, as usual, like everybody does, a gift shop.
And they make, they specialize like French brie cheese. So we bought some cheese, and we tried a sample. It was really good cheese. And then they make a smoked brie, which, I mean, I'm not really a fan of too much smoked stuff, and this one was really smoky, the sample that I had, and it kind of turned me off. But the brie cheese itself is delicious.
Yeah.
It was really, really good and creamy. So I highly recommend. Even the stay here for the Harvest Toast, if you're a Harvest Toast member, I would recommend staying here. It's nice. It's quiet. Of course, you have to be self-sustained. There's no power, no water, no sewage.
Yeah.
And no trash. So you have to hoard your trash, and then if you're out and about doing whatever, find dumpsters or trash bins and put your trash away, or until you go to your next campsite. But yeah, it's really nice. It's quiet.
Yeah, the store here, the Brie store, it has a restaurant in there. They got a little kind of like a cafe there. You get salads and stuff, and they do at one end of it. They do have wine. Supposedly they have wine tasting there. We never did that.
Yeah.
we heard it's $5. You get 5 glasses of wine, the little ones. So, and they had candy in that store.
Yeah,
Very expensive.
Yeah, they had all
Extremely.
kinds of candy. I mean, bring you back to your childhood days.
Well, the candy store itself is a separate building. That's the one that has the childhood days.
Yeah,
But inside the other one, they also had some candy.
had some candy, yeah. But they do have a candy shop.
Yeah, it's kind of iffy. The candy shop wasn't what I thought it would be when I went in there.
Yeah, you wanted all chocolates and stuff. But yeah, it's a candy store.
I thought it'd be like C's candy. Is that what that one's candy store called? C's?
C's is mainly like saltwater taffies and things like that too.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they have other chocolate, other flavors. I mean, I know one in town where we live used to have. I think they still have it there over at Valley River. I believe that was
Valley
called,
River? I don't know.
I believe that was called C's candy. Anyway, and they have tables outside. They have a lot of flowers. Looks really nice out there.
Yeah, their gardens are gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very well maintained.
Mm-hmm.
The petting zoo,
Yeah.
you pet at your own risk.
Mm-hmm.
You
You feed them flat hand. Feed them with flat hand. You feed them.
with little kids, they get excited and they want to stick their hands in there and they think their little fingers are carrots. They're going to rip them off. So, I mean, there's goats and llamas and
Some geese.
they had geese.
I
They
think
had
couple
some
ponies.
Miniature donkeys.
Yeah, they didn't come up to the
Some
fence.
sheep. And they had an alpaca. I think it was, the alpaca was like older than dirt. It was kind of cute though. And yeah.
And they got old farm equipment out here,
Mm-hmm.
old trucks.
They have an old steam train.
Yeah, it's really short. I'm not too sure what that train was used for.
I have no idea.
Yeah, but wish they had like a placard out there or something, information
Mm-hmm.
on all these old stuff they had laying around, telling us what they were used for.
But it is nice. You're 80 miles south of Astoria.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can go up there and spend a day. There's all kinds of other things to see around Tillamook area.
We were going to go crabbing in Tillamook Bay, but it started raining on the second day we were here.
Yeah.
So we decided not to sit out in the rain crabbing. But yeah, and if you do come here, you make sure you go into the south end driveway.
Yeah.
It's paved. We went in the north end because that's what the Harvest Host directions told us to do. And no, I would not recommend that one. It's narrow, it's gravel, and
Thought we were going to lose the trailer.
High pitched. Yeah. So if you got a toll in a trailer and stuff, I would use the south end. It's flatter. It's all paved.
Mm-hmm.
It's wider. So yeah. And when you camp out here, you're camping in the field.
Mm-hmm.
And we're understanding it's only open during the summer months. When the rain starts showing up, they'll close all this off.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it'd be a muddy mess out here.
Yeah. And like I said, there's 96 sites.
Mm-hmm.
When you come in, pull in,
Pick a spot.
and find your spot, and then go in and check in.
Mm-hmm.
There's a kiosk there that you fill out your information, and they want your license plate number of
Of the camper.
Of the camper.
Of your RV.
So, you give them that information. They don't ask for the site number. They don't ask for your Harvest Host number.
Yeah, which kind of surprised me.
And they'll give you the paper for your pass.
That you have on your dashboard all times.
Yeah, you gotta keep it on your dash of your tow vehicle or in the windshield of your Class A at all times when you're parked here. And you could stay up to 5 days.
Yep. I don't know if you could see or not. Back around through the window here, we're facing the mountains over there. So we got here at the right time and got this spot. or our front patio side, where you want to call it. We could see all that mountains. Well, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and finish packing up and get this place all buttoned up and truck hitched up and head back to home base.
Yeah.
So we're at home base for a couple of weeks, and then we're gonna have about 3 weeks or so of RVing along the coastline.
Yeah, from California up to Winchester Bay.
Yeah. So anyhow, we'll have that up soon once we get out there doing that trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by and give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't already done so.
Yeah, and leave some comments, guys.
Leave comments if you've been here before and what you thought of it. And
yeah.
even Tillamook cheese.
Yeah.
Factory, what you guys thought of it if you've been there. And anyhow, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Love you guys.